Hey, wrestling fans, welcome back. Today we're exploring a sensitive and emotional what-if scenario, imagining how the WWE Universe would react if one of its most beloved legends, Stone Cold Steve Austin, were no longer with us. This isn't real news, but rather a reflection on the impact Austin has had, and what his absence would mean to wrestling fans, his family, and the entire industry. A shock to the wrestling world. The hypothetical news of Austin's passing would send shockwaves across the wrestling community. As one of the most iconic figures in WWE history, the void left behind would be immense. Fans who grew up during the Attitude Era and those who discovered him through highlight reels would all feel the weight of losing a superstar who defined a generation. A personal blow to family and friends, beyond the bright lights and the roar of the crowd, Austin is a husband, a father, and a friend. In such a scenario, his family would face an unimaginable loss. Fellow wrestlers, especially those who traveled with him and shared locker rooms during his prime, would likely step forward with heartfelt tributes, remembering him not just as the Texas Rattlesnake, but as a brother in arms. WWE without Stone Cold. Stone Cold's absence would be a massive blow to WWE. His influence shaped the company during its most competitive years, and even today his presence is felt whenever a fan cracks open a beer or shouts, "Give me a hell yeah!" Without him, the company would lose one of its greatest ambassadors, and filling that void would be nearly impossible. Tributes from superstars. In this scenario, expect today's WWE roster and legends alike to honor Austin's memory. Promos, video packages, and in-ring tributes would highlight his greatest matches, feuds, and moments. Superstars who grew up idolizing him would share stories about how Austin inspired them to pursue wrestling. These tributes would become a celebration of his legacy. The fan response. The WWE Universe would unite like never before. Across social media, hashtags and tribute posts would trend worldwide. Fans would share favorite memories, whether it was Austin driving a beer truck into the arena, stunning Vince McMahon, or his epic battles with The Rock. Arenas across the globe would echo with chants of "Austin, Austin," keeping his memory alive. A renewed appreciation. Moments like these often bring a renewed appreciation for what a legend has given to the sport. Fans and performers alike would revisit Austin's career, marveling at how his rebellious persona helped push WWE into mainstream culture. His character wasn't just about breaking rules, it was about giving voice to fans who wanted to stand up against authority. The legacy of the Attitude Era. Stone Cold Steve Austin was more than a superstar. He was the face of an era. His rivalries with Vince McMahon, Triple H, and The Rock are still considered some of the greatest storylines in wrestling history. His catchphrases, his walk, and his devastating Stone Cold Stunner became part of pop culture, cementing his place as one of WWE's most influential figures. WWE moving forward. While the company would mourn deeply, history shows that WWE always finds a way to continue. In Austin's absence, other superstars would be expected to step up, but the truth is, no one could ever truly replace him. Instead, WWE would honor him by ensuring that his contributions remain central to its story, reminding new generations of the man who changed the game. A legend who lives on. Even in this imagined scenario, Austin's influence would never fade. From merchandise sales to video game appearances, from highlight reels to the roar of a crowd shouting his name, Stone Cold's presence would live on for decades. His career is a blueprint for charisma, passion, and connection with fans. Call to action. So wrestling fans, let me ask you, how would you remember Stone Cold Steve Austin? What were your favorite moments from his legendary career? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's celebrate the Texas Rattlesnake for everything he has given to wrestling. Stay connected. If you enjoyed this deep dive reflection and want more unique wrestling content, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Don't go anywhere. Click on the next video on your screen for more stories, reactions, and tributes from the world of wrestling. Thank you for being part of this community, and remember, the bottom line will always belong to Stone Cold Steve Austin.